Fullt batteri, det är bra. Check. Hello.
Hi.
So you're going to explain a little bit today about Cutting Edge,
Right.
which is coming up October 18th,
Yep.
starting at 9 in the morning
Right.
and lasting all the way to 9 in the evening.
Right. Correct.
Sure. So this is Oslo Science Park, and you are?
My name is Kremena Tosheva and I'm the project manager for the Cutting Edge Festival.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful sunny day.
Yeah, we're very lucky with the weather. So hopefully it's going to be sunny in October too. It has happened.
Sure.
So this is our bakery.
Yeah.
We're going to have some beer and some mingling here. So it's going to be kind of our point of return
Okay.
for the after work section of the festival.
All right.
But during the whole day, we're going to have an exhibition here. This is the heart of the building where we are right now. So there are a lot of meeting rooms surrounding us.
Okay.
So as an exhibitor, you can both have a meeting room where you can have a workshop or a showcasing a demo or a room to have meetings if you're a sponsor, or you can exhibit in the main hall.
All right.
So
Last year, all of there was nothing here. We had 2 rows of tables with people exhibiting all their science projects and
exactly, all kinds
work.
of text as well. So it's not allowed to have a stand with only a roll up and a brochure.
Okay,
You
sure.
have to have something to show and something to make the audience engage and try and put on or touch, definitely. So that's a plus. And it's a gigantic area. We have a lot of square meters. There are over 2,000 people that they have their workplace here in Oslo Science Park. So we have 2 canteens. So we're gonna sell foods on both ends of the exhibit hall, and we're gonna have a food booth in the middle as well.
Okay.
And the bakery that I showed you upstairs,
All right.
because we're kind of expecting around 1,000 people.
Coming,
Last year we broke the record of 500 attendance.
oh, nice.
It's the biggest event during Oslo Innovation Week, so we're very proud, but we're not gonna settle for that.
Okay.
We want to double it because we have the space and we have the projects to show. So it's a science and tech festival. It means that we're showcasing great scientific projects and ideas, proof of concept, startup companies, and then the industrial, size players that are cutting edge in their fields. So redesigning society is the topic of the festival.
Okay.
So it's important to showcase tech and as well science that is going to change my life, your life in the near future, not in 20 years time, but in 5 years time.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have everything from space tech to material sciences, medicine. We're going to have a huge biohacking part of the exhibition that is going to be dedicated to biohacking and do-it-yourself antibiotics, and play bio games. So we're gonna focus on that, and transportation is also something that we're focusing on, and obviously VR and AR definitely, because
it's a big thing happening now. Excuse me 1 second.
Yeah.
My phone is calling.
We had over 30 exhibitors here last year, and the place was packed, but we didn't use the whole space. So I think we can have up to 50, 60 stands, depending obviously on the size. We have confirmed that the Ruter, the national
I think it's transportation as well, isn't it?
yeah, it's the
City
Oslo,
transportation.
the city transportation company.
Organization.
Yeah, so they're coming with a hydrogen bus that's going to be
Hydrogen.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be displayed. So hydrogen is big. We're going to have a electric car from Møllerbil that is going to be exhibited as well. So they are going to take some space both outside.
All right.
And we are planning to have a dome that is shipped.
That's coming
That's
out
coming
here.
outside, yeah.
Okay.
In the space out here. So we're having a dome shipped from Ålesund to Oslo, especially for the festival.
That's offshore simulation center that's going to provide us with that one.
Yeah, and they're going to develop a special projection technology, 360 for the dome. That they don't have that for now, so
Okay.
that the idea is that you can play any type of 360 video
in there.
in the dome. Yeah.
So they have some of their own content they wish to display, and then it's also open for other exhibitors to actually have their material shown in that dome.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're going to try to shoot a footage with a rocket launch that's going to happen this summer at the Andøya Space Center, since Space Tech is big.
Yes.
We would like to show the footage you shot from the surgery, a live surgery, and we're going to do a tour of the unopened terminal at the Oslo airport.
Yes.
The terminal is going to open early next year.
Okay.
So we're going to get a exclusive tour.
Walkthrough.
Yeah, exactly. So that our...
It's not possible to go out here now, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it? The alarm is not going to go off now.
No, it has to be unlocked, but it's gonna
It's out there. It's pretty large. We can get the dome in there.
Yeah. So the dome will be great as an experience, and we have a lot of space over here.
Yeah. So this could probably be one of the best areas to provide for this
definitely
people that want to have VR at the end of here.
Yeah. So this is one of the halls that we're gonna have talks at, and
that's one of the main halls, isn't it?
Yeah, we have two main halls. This is the one, and the other one is on the other side of the corridor.
Yes.
So we're gonna have two, and this is one. So food will be served over here as well. We're going past it right now. So if you're an exhibitor and you're placed here, you're gonna be between the main hall and the food hall. So people will definitely be swarming around here. It attracts a lot of attention. And we have all this space available to exhibit. And we can provide, electricity and Wi-Fi and tables. And if you have an experience, we can provide you with volunteers that can help you run the stand and, help people sign up and control the queue if there's a queue. There should be a queue.
There should be, yeah.
Yeah. So usually we have a water fountain here. It's off now because we're off working hours. Yeah. But during the winter, it's unfortunately not on. But it's a great outside space area and a lot of lighting. So and you can, fly stuff here if there are not people directly under it. So
but this is a pretty nice area to have some stands for VR and some VR experiences.
Yeah, we have that space. It's not booked for anyone, and it's quite early on, so we haven't fixed, the spaces. We haven't dedicated spaces yet. So we have a lot of opportunities, and if you become a main sponsor, we can have a room for you, we can conduct meetings, and we can help you facilitate, meeting great startups or other communities that are interesting to you.
I was thinking that...
and they're meeting rooms.
All the way
to the end, yeah.
For some main sponsors, it would be nice to actually have their equipment here the day before.
Oh yeah, no problem. We're gonna have extra security. Obviously, you can leave everything the night before. That's how we've been doing stuff.
And then the day before is actually
Monday.
Norwegian Investor Forum. No, you're not gonna have that here.
No, it's moved downtown.
Okay.
But on Tuesday we have Cutting Edge. On Wednesday the Teknisk Ukeblad. They have the Tech Awards. It's the annual award show for engineers. And then
that's like Tech Weekly magazine, isn't it?
Exactly.
They got sponsored by Google.
Yeah, that's correct, to make VR content.
VR for journalism.
Exactly. And on Thursday we're gonna have Corporate Innovation Day. So it's a day where our incubator startup lab with NHO, the Norwegian trade organization, have an event on how big corporations can work with startups, entrepreneurship. How do you facilitate entrepreneurship in your business? How do you spin off companies, and how do you acquire knowledge from small companies and engage, in the startup community? And obviously, how do you become a customer for a startup? So that's the topic on process innovation. And down there we have a huge Skype room that we're planning to turn into experience with the Andøya Space Center. So we want people to get in there and get a virtual tour of the Space Center with a commander that will be there live and talk them through what they're seeing.
Oh, wow, cool.
So that's the closest you can get to the Space Center.
Nice.
And actually going there.
So it's actually 3 days, including the cutting edge event. So 3 days, and exhibitors would be able to actually stay here after the cutting edge event to proceed showing the content?
Definitely for the Thursday. Wednesday, it's not. We're not the organizer. We're not behind it, but I can definitely explore that option if that's of an interest.
Sure. Yeah. And now we're going towards the main stage area.
Yeah.
Right.
So we usually rent a huge production, stage production for that week, for Oslo Innovation Week. So it's not a permanent stage production we have at the science park. But professionals will do lighting, sound, everything. We rent a company that does that for us, and we can fit 300 people over there at one sitting, and we can fit 200 in the other one that we just walked.
Yes.
Past.
That was the same one that we had VR Oslo in.
Yeah.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. So
200 there, 300 here.
Yeah, but it's a festival, the idea is that you're not going to sit in a chair.
People are moving around all the time.
Exactly, yeah. So all the space we're walking through right now will be open for participants. So we're walking past our incubator, as I mentioned, Startup Lab. It's the biggest Norwegian IT incubator with over 70 companies that are situated here. A lot of bright talent.
Yeah.
So this is our cinema, and you can actually stand on top of it as well. So you can have chairs and screens upstairs. That's what we do as well. So this is actually our second hall. So we put the stage over there.
Back at the end there.
Yeah, we put we make it like a black box. So it's black curtains on the side and a huge curtain above. So it kind of becomes like a edgy club scene.
Oh, nice.
And we put a lot of cool backlighting, and it becomes quite intimate. But chairs through the whole way. So we actually fit 300 people here and sitting on top. And people can obviously stand at the gallery area.
Yeah.
I don't know
you could call it a gallery.
Yeah. So it's quite huge.
And you had some rooms at the other end here, which could be used for even more VR experiences and more gimmicky type.
Definitely. The science park is quite big, so we have a commercial conference center that we rent out to external and internal people for different events. So we have a lot of meeting rooms down there. And this is our second canteen that we're passing.
Yeah.
And there are 2 meeting rooms here with a wall. We can move that wall and they can become one huge meeting room. There you go. So we can have the entire room, move away the wall. We can have the entire room dedicated for VR and AR experiences.
Yeah.
And if you're a sponsor, this can be, your dedicated area, where you and your partners and friends obviously can showcase. And even hold, feel free to hold mini lectures and workshops and teach people something and
just engage people. That seems like it's the main goal here.
You have people from public and private sector that are putting a day off in their schedule to come here, and they want to learn something new. And leaders that don't follow the technology development they're just going to fade away. And the companies that don't do that will also not be able to adapt. And they will just be killed by competitors. And a lot of people are realizing that, and they want to have a brief introduction to everything that's going on. That's quite difficult because there are a lot of cutting edge development in a lot of fields.
You can't cover it all.
No, but we're at least making an attempt.
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, we're at least making an attempt because Oslo is such a great science hub when it comes to medical technology. There is a lot of cool stuff going on at the life science part. And of course we have great, bright talents that unfortunately are running out to get capital from the United States and other places because they see that the investors here are not as bold as maybe other places.
Of course.
So we want to keep the talent here. We want to bring more people to get to know the Scandinavian way of innovation and how we view things, and we do things a little bit different. Our scientists are always well funded, and they can always do science for the sake of science, which has led us to some great discoveries. So come and check it out.
What about PR and TV coverage, media? You guys have been quite big. Last year, Cutting Edge was the event in Oslo Innovation Week that was covered the most by the media.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
I'm pretty sure that this year will be the same.
We actually thought of we contacted the Norwegian Broadcast Corporation, the national
NRK.
channel NRK, and they're coming to have a talk about how they're making cutting edge TV. So they're actually a lot into slow motion TV, and they're filming. How water moves with 360, and they have a lot of cool projects going on. So one of the key talkers will be from NRK, talking about that, and we obviously were trying to put our speakers on Lindmo show, this big talk show we have on Fridays at the national channel, and we are also engaging with all the coverage news channels. We're trying to get a deal with the Memo. It's a London-based kind of like tech insider media that are going to cover the whole event and produce a lot of video content for us and editorial content. So yeah, we're working hard on that.
Sounds good. Good luck with your work.
Thank you.
See you in October.
Yes, see you in October.
Okay, bye.